Remember that last scene in Goldfinger, where Goldfinger and James Bond battled it out at Fort Knox? Well, here's where it's supposed to have happened. But as often happens, the reality is a lot less glamorous than the fiction. Here they do a routine job routinely, and what glamour there is comes from what they're guarding, a vast amount of gold. There's so much gold here that it's led to a natural secrecy about the place. Normally, no one is ever allowed to see inside the depository except the guards who guard it. The last public visitor was President Roosevelt in 1943. The closest the filmmakers of Goldfinger got was 200 yards from the main gate. So, a wicked rumor has started to gain ground. Maybe, said various stupidly anonymous voices in New York and Washington, maybe there wasn't as much gold in there as everyone said there was. Maybe, horror of horrors, it was empty. Old hands at Fort Knox say the rumor comes up about once every 5 years, but this time it was different. Suddenly, the U.S. Treasury in Washington opened the place up to the senators and congressmen who were anxious about the rumors, and to the press. And this, of course, is what Fort Knox is all about. In this one vault, and there are 27 others like this one, there's gold which, at the Treasury's official reckoning, is worth $500 million. But of course, at market prices, this roomful here would be worth perhaps something like $2,000 million. Curiously, a roomful of gold looks remarkably ordinary, all packed away in little rooms like this. Just like a hotel, said one guard nonchalantly. All $6 billion of it, by Treasury reckoning, maybe $25 billion worth on the open market, roughly 1/8 of the world's gold reserve. The tour over, the officials were only too ready to shut it all away again, replacing the system of seals, wire staples, and wax imprints and certificates on the vault doors, and then moving back into place the 20-ton, 3-foot-thick, flame and drill-proof door which guards the vault. That, along with 16,000 cubic feet of granite and 1,400 tons of steel, makes certain that no one gets at what's inside Fort Knox. Just exactly what is in there will now be checked again. The visit marks the beginning of a special audit. So today was public relations, a confidence booster, to show Americans and indeed the world that there was something to check, and maybe to deter any future Goldfingers from thinking that they're going to do the checking. Michael Brunson, ITN, at Fort Knox.